It was the shocking montage that pushed politicians and the public over the top. The Facebook page of a far-right politician which compared France's justice minister, who is black, to a monkey. The National Front Party suspended the politician, but the incident prompted further insults directed at Christiane Taubira and a great deal of soul-searching about exactly how racist France may have become. Many worry that the attacks on the justice minister represent a growing and very public racism in France, which has included everything from racial taunts on the football fields to the government statistics, which indicate that anti-Semitic and xenophobic attacks last year were up 23% compared to the year before. Those who study the question say racist insults have become part of the everyday discourse.
Racist slurs that used to be absolutely uncommon in France are becoming more and more common, if not more and more accepted in French society, in growing parts of the French society. So there is a lot to worry about.
One person who has a front row seat on the issue is Jeremy Money, who runs a company that moderates and deletes racist and other objectionable comments from media websites and social network pages. Money says the recent attacks against the justice minister led to a 10% spike in the number of openly racist comments.
With the rise of social media and the rise of the use of social media in France, it became an outlet for racist behavior.
And he believes that while the economic crisis may be one cause of rising intolerance, another is the openly anti-immigrant stand of French politicians. The far-right National Front Party of Marine Le Pen, once almost banished from mainstream politics here, is now consistently rising in public opinion. One recent poll indicates that 42% of the French could now vote for a National Front candidate in coming elections. And while the party denies it is racist and insists that racism is not on the rise in France, it makes no bones about the fact that it stands against immigration.
To be against immigration is not being racist. I believe the French understand it better and better, that it's a dishonest and defamatory claim made by politicians.
But many would disagree, including organizations like SOS Racism. It's one of the dozens of groups which will be marching this weekend against racism.
We can't let this situation get worse, and as we hear racism more, it's important that the silent majority puts a stop and makes their own voice of tolerance and positive values heard.
But as much as mainstream leaders here insist that something has to be done about growing racism, few have an idea about exactly what, except driving the point home in the schools and at home that, like it or not, traditionally almost all-white France has now become a multiracial society. Jim Bitterman, CNN, Paris.